That's all you can say about that one. Jarvis Jones messed himself up on that one. Can't say anything else. Speaking of LSU, tuition going to go up 5% at LSU. 234, let's see. Tuition will increase that, the 5%, results in an increase of $234 to $4,922 for a full-time resident undergraduate student and $648 annually to $13,636 for full-time non-resident undergraduate students. Well, it looks like the cost of everything is going up. That includes LSU tuition. Hey, they're not the only school going up, but the state's got to make its money somehow. Other tuition increases, LSUE will go increase to $67, $2,239.50. That's for resident students, $52.39.50 for non-resident students in annual tuition. Lafayette Little League, they go to Shreveport now. They have their All-Stars are playing. Their All-Stars are playing in the tournament, trying to get back to the Little League World Series for the first time in a while. And that pretty much dries out everything we have. We still have 15 minutes. And as I mentioned at the top of the show, my partner in crime is not here. Nick Mayon is nowhere to be found because he is somewhere with his lady in Lafayette. So, right now, we will attempt to get the man on the phone.
We're sorry. You must first dial a 1 or 0 plus the area.
Thank you, Nick. Your phone is disconnected. That is not helping me any. Let us try that one more time. All right, now we have a ringtone, so we're going to try and get Nick Mayon on the air. We do have another call coming in. The phone is ringing.
Dial a 1 or 0 plus the area code when...
That's not helping us any. So the Nick is unavailable. We can't get him on the air. But we do have a call coming in. Again, I'll take this opportunity to remind you, if you do have anything to say, there's the number 232-4434, extension 207. Again, welcome to 124 East Main Street. Ian Ozan here with you, and we go back to the phone lines. Good evening. Caller, you're on 124 East Main.
Hello, Ian.
Hey, John.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going.
You were talking about LSU football earlier, of course, talking to certain UL fans. That's like, a slap in the face. But we all love a winner, and they're the national champions. I wanted to get your opinion on, and you mentioned this offensive line guy kicked off the team, and of course they always keep it in-house. They don't really give the reason. It kind of bleeds out over the course of days and weeks as to what actually happened. But they're brilliant quarterback, and physically he was brilliant. He had a 10-cent head and a golden arm. That is Ryan Perrilloux.
Ryan Perrilloux.
Now, this guy's gone to, SWAC or something. What do you think about their prognosis this season, quarterback-wise, which is going to affect the whole team? And then what do you think individually about Perrilloux and his new exploits?
Now, who will be their quarterback this year? That's the question.
Yeah, it is.
That's the question. Now, the quarterback situation, they may be able to fix that. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not the biggest LSU fan out there. I'll be the first to admit that. But if their defense can remain strong this year, they'll be all right. Offense, I don't think we'll have to worry about them just yet. We'll have to ask me when they play their first. Ask me after they play their first game, then I'll be able to give you a definite answer on that. But I don't think they have to worry about that. Ryan Perrilloux was given every opportunity to succeed, and he just screwed himself up every which way by getting in trouble, whether it be trying to get into a casino underage or cutting classes or skipping practice. The dude didn't take advantage of what was given to him.
do you think that in his case, and I was speaking to a professor, and he says one of the newest trends in sports is hiring personnel to, for want of a better description, basically be a big brother to these athletes, to travel with them and give them advice. The athletes who quite simply haven't matured enough to handle their own business. And it makes me wonder, this guy, Ryan Perilou, of course, we know Aaron McNair did so wonderfully well with the Titans and the other team he played with.
Yeah, Baltimore Ravens. And even before then, McNair's been around so long, he played for the Houston Oilers.
Exactly, his other teams. But Perilou had an ability to equal and even surpass McNair's accomplishment. This guy was incredibly gifted. And it makes me wonder, why didn't someone in his family or close friends kind of rein him in and say, look, we know you're a little wild and a little undeveloped, but you're throwing away $100 million contract. Now, when he comes out, more than likely out of the SWAC in 2 years, he's going to be offered good money, anywhere, I guess, from, 10 to 20 million or 30 million. But it's nothing compared. This guy could have literally been a #1 draft pick.
Absolutely.
Or the first player taken in the draft with easily $100 million contract.
Now the question with Perilou, he's at Jacksonville State, right?
I believe so.
Now that he's in Jacksonville, he's at Jacksonville State playing in the SWAC. If he can redeem himself, if he manages not to do anything stupid over the next 2 or 3 years that he's in college, he still has a chance. But after everything he did at LSU, after getting kicked off the team, after having to resurrect himself in Division I AA, I think his stock dropped a good bit. He went from maybe a middle to low first-round pick to middle second round. It all depends if a team wants to take a chance on him.
And that's exactly how they would be looking at it. We're taking a chance on this guy. He has the physical ability, but we would have to take a chance that he's going to mature and he's going to be with us and he's not going to self-destruct.
And which leads to another question I have. Which opens up a bigger question. If these schools are recruiting football players just because of their ability and aren't looking at academic issues or character issues, what does that say about the athletic programs? It's showing that all they want out of these kids is the money that they're bringing in. It shows that these athletic departments are exploiting these athletes.
That is exactly it. It's massive exploitation that is going on. And it doesn't help the athletes. It doesn't help the school reputation.
It's only helping their budget.
That's it. That's exactly. They are bringing in money, but overall, with the reputation of the school, as it relates to getting research funds and this standing in the nation to draw scholars and scholar athletes from other parts of the country, it's not really going to help in that regard. And again, let's face it, we have seen it time and time again. Once these guys get injured or once they graduate, once they are no longer eligible, they are literally kicked to the curb by these schools.
Absolutely.
They don't want to hear from you unless you buy a ticket, you know, and goodbye. You've served your purpose, goodbye.
Yeah, unless you're donating something to the alumni fund or the athletic fund.
That's right.
Or if you go on to give the school a good name in your respective professional league, they don't care about you anymore.
That's it. So it's sad. Hopefully, Perilou can get it together because he was given by his creator wonderful abilities. So
Absolutely.
Hopefully he can get it together.
I have a couple more questions for you before I let you go, and I talked about these earlier. I've been in Florida for most of the week, so you might have heard more about this than I did.
Lucky you.
What's up with this ozone thing in Lafayette Parish?
I hadn't really paid much attention to that myself. What exactly did you hear on it?
According to yesterday's edition of the Daily Advertiser, the Department of Environmental Quality, the State Department of Environmental Quality, warned that Lafayette's air quality could reach levels considered unhealthy for sensitive persons. Wait, unhealthy for sensitive persons? Hold on a second. Unhealthy for sensitive persons. That's somewhere. If you want to compare this to the Homeland Security chart, which I hate doing this, but if you want to compare it
the color
to
code,
the color code, that might be a dark blue to light yellow. Okay, yeah, unhealthy for sensitive persons. I understand that. This might pose harm, but that's considering that Los Angeles was unhealthy for sensitive, normal, and hypersensitive people back in the day. This is moot. Okay, I should have read that a little bit more. I think now that I saw that line, that's been blown out of proportion. We can throw that away.